The junk food thing, honestly, the junk food thing was harder to beat than smoking. That for me was the tougher addiction to kick. Um, don't get me wrong. I have not, totally sworn off a little bit of comfort food here and there. Matter of fact, I just had a few slices of pizza for dinner tonight. It was, a little treat to myself since I hadn't had junk food in a little while. And, I mean, this is America. At least that's where I live. Who doesn't like a few slices of pizza or a hamburger, or, some French fries and stuff like that? Who doesn't like that every now and again? I do. Just every now and again, it's not so bad. But, for the next week or so, things are narrowed down. The diet's on lockdown, and gotta stay on track, stay focused, and do the healthy thing. So, but one of the upsides of doing that, and being on track, 95% of the time, and doing the healthy thing, and keeping the eating under lock and key, is for that 5% where you get to go out and treat yourself, not go overboard, maybe have a burger or a few slices of pizza, or some chicken parmesan. I love that stuff. Things like that, and in my eyes at least, it makes it worth it. That you have to discipline yourself. Just so that you can go out and do that stuff. Go out and hang out with your friends and have a little good old fashioned junk food. And it's honestly, in my eyes, it kind of makes it taste better. It feels more rewarding when you haven't had it in that long. It's just, you enjoy every second of it. So, but I guess what I'm hoping to do, excuse me, with telling you guys all this, telling you all this stuff about myself, since I've gotten a lot of questions about this, between the 4-part my thoughts on a few things series and the protein shake. I've gotten a lot of questions on this, and I've done my best to answer them, and a lot of great comments and stuff. So I appreciate you guys very much. I always appreciate your time. So I thought I'd kind of add to that with this video, for anyone who is either in or close to or getting to the point that I got to, where you feel like things are out of control, and the scale is just skyrocketing on you and you don't know what to do. Well, first of all, let me reassure you, I don't care how old you are, it is never too late to change. Whether you're 10, whether you're 50, whether you're 90. If you want to change, you can do whatever you want to do. I know that's a cliche thing to say, but ladies and gentlemen, this guy right here is living proof that that's true. Because if I can beat smoking and junk food at the same time without any type of pharmaceutical assistance or any assistance from another human being for that matter. I did all of this on my own. No personal trainers, no dietitians, none of that. I did this all by myself. Not 1 ounce of help from anyone. If I can do that, I do not see why anyone can do the same thing. I am nothing special in that capacity. I am just a dude who just got sick and tired of wasting his life and just woke up one day and decided to make a change. That is absolutely possible for anyone to do. So if this is something that, if improving your life is something you want to do, do it. Don't let anything stand in your way. If you want to make this change and you want to better yourself and make yourself healthy, if you want to look better, if you want to feel better, if you want to look in the mirror and not hate what you see, like I did, it got to the point where you just didn't like looking in the mirror, man. But if you want to change it, then change it. This is up to you. But one word of caution. If you're going to make this change, I can tell you exactly what it's going to require in one sentence. I can tell you what it's going to require in one word. Everything. Everything you have has to go into this. You got to eat, sleep, breathe it. It's got to be a thought process from the time you get up to the time you go to bed. This has to become your life. Because when you think about it, and especially when you were as far gone as I was, you're fighting for your life because your life's spinning out of control. So some people think it's fanatical to take it that seriously. You know what? I don't. I think it should be taken that seriously. And I think someone who doesn't take it that seriously is going to fail. So, any time that you'd get an inkling to, to bend the rules a little bit or cheat, all you really have to think about is your goal and where you came from. And I guarantee you that desire to kind of, sway from the rails is just going to disappear. Just like that. You have to want it so bad that you don't have time to think about anything else but that. Every single decision you make has to be centered around that one goal. I want to be better. Period. That's it. You cannot let anything or anyone stand in your way. I know it's easy to make excuses and say, I don't have time, I don't have this, I don't have that. Bullshit. Everyone has time to make time for themselves. I don't care what you do, I don't care who you are, I don't care what you have going on in your life. You make time. Even if it's just an hour in a day, that's something. Because if you were in the situation that I was, you're going from 0 to an hour a day. That is a huge change. And believe me, I guarantee you it will make a difference. So even if it's just small changes, make them. Make the changes. Every single ounce of help, I guarantee you, will make a difference. Everything from just making, the tiniest speck of a different choice when it comes to food. Maybe, doing that one extra repetition, maybe that one extra half mile when you're on the treadmill, going for 5 more minutes on the elliptical machine. I cannot tell you how much difference that makes, because it's not about the difference that it makes on that one particular workout or meal or what have you. It's the cumulative effect. That's what matters. All those little fractions, all those things add up to whole numbers. I promise you they do. And those whole numbers are pounds coming off. Those whole numbers are years of your life that you are getting back, that you will get to live how you choose. Not cigarettes, not food, not alcohol, none of that stuff. You will get to live life on your terms, free of dependency, free of anything. It will be up to you. What's more empowering than that? I can't think of anything. So, for anyone out there who's been in my shoes, I know several of you have statistically I can't talk that. Statistically speaking, because I know most of my subscribers are American. We're the fattest country on earth. So I know several of you have to be in a similar situation to what I was in a couple years ago. So if you're happy with where you're at, great. That's up to you, man. It's your life. I'm not going to tell you how to live it. I can tell you if you want to change it in the same way that I changed mine,